Gentlemen, I've got to be honest with you. Your baggy shorts make it look like you have chicken legs. Not only that, but many guys wear shorts that are just too long. Take heart, gentlemen, Thomas with Real Men Real Style here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to easily tailor your baggy shorts so they fit perfectly. Here are the tools you'll need to get started: a sewing machine, thread that closely matches the shorts fabric, safety pins, sewing pins, a fabric pencil or chalk, a seam ripper, a ruler, scissors, and an iron. First off, let's go over how to taper your shorts. Then we'll discuss how to shorten them. Step number 1, measure and pin. There are two methods you can use to get the right measurements. The first way is to take an existing pair of shorts that fit you perfectly and to use them as a template. Turn the shorts you'll be adjusting inside out, then lay your perfect fitting pair on top. Line up the outside seams and the crotch. You can slim your shorts from the inside seam, the outside seam, or both. I highly recommend sticking to the inside seam, so any mistakes will be less visible. If you're going to hem the bottom of the shorts later, go ahead and use your seam ripper to undo the original hem. This will make it easier to hem them after tapering the leg. If you aren't going to hem the shorts, then you can skip this step. Trace along the inside seam with a fabric pencil or chalk. Once that's done, pin the fabric in place to keep it from moving. Make sure the pins will be pointing away from you, so they will be easy to remove while you sew. If you don't have a perfect fitting pair of shorts to use as a reference, you will need to figure out how much fabric to remove yourself. Turn the shorts inside out, then put them on. Pinch the fabric on the inside seam until it fits as closely as you'd like. Use a safety pin to secure it, then work your way up the leg, tapering it into the crotch. Move around to make sure they aren't too tight. You want to be able to sit down without ripping them open. Take off the shorts and lay them on a flat surface. Trace along the line of safety pins with a fabric pencil. Make sure the line smoothly transitions into the crotch or upper leg. An abrupt transition will leave dimples. Switch out the safety pins with sewing pins and you're good to go. Step 2. Let's sew. Install your matching thread and prepare your bobbin. Let's do this. You'll be sewing with a straight stitch. Go with a 2.5mm stitch length. Lay down the first few stitches, then make a couple of back stitches. This locks in the thread and prevents the stitch from coming undone. Carefully stitch down the line you drew with your fabric pencil, removing the sewing pins as you go. Be sure to sew in a straight, even line. You don't want to zigzag back and forth. Once you reach the end, finish off with a couple more back stitches and you're set. Now take your scissors and trim off the excess fabric, leaving 1/4 inch of seam allowance. We don't want the fabric to fray, so use a zigzag or overlock stitch to create a clean, finished edge. Now take your clothing iron and press the seam flat against the inside of the shorts so the fabric will drape cleanly. Now let's go over how to hem your shorts. This raises the question, what is the best length for shorts? For most men, you want your shorts to sit 1 to 3 inches above your knee. Step number 1, measure and pin. Just like before, we can get the correct measurements by using the existing pair of shorts as a template. Just lay them on top and trace across with the fabric pencil. Don't have a pair of shorts to use as a template? That's okay, you can measure it for yourself. Put on the shorts and use your ruler to figure out how much fabric to remove. Turn the shorts inside out and lay them flat. Use the ruler and fabric pencil to mark a line based on the measurement you took. Now create a line 2 inches below the line you just drew. Use your thread ripper to undo the original hem if you don't have 2 extra inches of fabric. Cut off all additional fabric below this line. Now draw another line 2 inches above the original line you made. Fold the fabric up to the top line. Now they will be the correct length. Use your clothing iron to press the end of the shorts so they will stay in place. We don't want the fabric to fray, so we will fold it inward to keep everything neat and tidy. Fold the fabric in half under itself, so we will be left with a 1-inch hem. Keep folding around the entire leg of the shorts, pinning the fabric in place as you go. Step number 2, let's sew. Remove the side attachment from the sewing machine to ensure that the leg opening of the shorts will easily fit. Once again, we are going to use a straight stitch with a 2.5mm stitch length. Start sewing, keeping your needle 1/8 inch from the folded edge. Don't forget to add a couple back stitches after you first start sewing. Keep sewing in a straight line, removing the sewing pins as you go. Once you're at the end, add a couple more back stitches and you are done. There you have it, gents. You've gone from wearing a potato sack to looking sharp and stylish. Want to learn how to make your t-shirt look awesome too? Check out this video, where I go in depth on how to alter your t-shirt to fit perfectly.